Dear viewer, 'tis Unclejona here again, drinking more beers and doing more reviews and all that kind of stuff. However, before we get cracking on that, I'd like you to have a look at this. This is the new version of the East Kent Drinker magazine, hot off the presses. I only got my copy today, and I'm going to be distributing these throughout the county, so it's quite good. It's weird, it says winter 23-24, but it only came out 24. Don't know. Very odd. Anyway, we're going to be doing another beer from the Chile Beer 52 box, and there's nothing else in there because this beer is not, as far as I can work out, from Chile. It is this one, Pacifico. Let's see if it will focus. Pacifico Sur, or sour, is that meant to be? Dun, dun, dun. Come on, dude. The focus, there we go. Pacifico Sur, Dunkelweizen. Dunkelweizen, one of my favourite styles beer, and quite a cool photo there. It's definitely, well, Pacific is going to be something to do with Chile, isn't it? It runs down the Pacific, but it's from these guys from Free Assembly, and it was made or brewed in William Brothers. Yeah, up on the other side of the thing, the bridge. What's that called? The Bridge of Doom, or whatever it is. Up in Scotland, anyway. Dark wheat ale. It's got barley, wheat, hops, and yeast. So it's kind of Rhine Hodskabot kind of thing here. Right, I'm going to try and read this, and we'll see. We will see what we get. Oh, it says collaboration between Free Assembly and Chilean artist. There we go. That's why it's Chile, because it's Michael Yackel. So the artist is from Chile. That must make it Chilean, right? I think that's quite cool. It's a whale. I think that's a whale, not a shark. Pacifico Sur. Anyway, if this focuses, maybe you can pause the video to wreak havoc on this thing. But it says, this dark wheat ale is all about the body. Its dark brown colour and caramel foam is supported by a mild hop aroma and lively, smooth palate that will leave drinkers refreshed. The inspiration behind this is Humboldt Archipelago, a national reserve of importance due to the biodiverse ecosystem that it hosts. Included in, which is the Humboldt penguin, which is the endangered species. While eco-tourist and environmental activism over the last several decades have protected the region's rare flora and fauna, conservation remains an uphill battle in the face of rising sea temperatures and industrialization. Wow, that is a bit of a mouthful, and hopefully this beer is also a mouthful. We shall see, dear viewer, we shall see. This has been chilling for, I think it's probably about a week in the fridge, so I'm not expecting any explosion. Wow, ooh, the pressure's built up though. No, nothing major, which is good. Dunkel. Ah, Dunkel and Dunkelweiss. Oof, my favourite. I love Dunkels, they're brilliant. In fact, no surprise that it's the Rhine Hodskabot. So it's a German idea with a Chilean artist, brewed in Scotland. Aye, laddie. Oh, this might be. Yeah, we can do one of these today. He says. And hopefully I managed to work that out and, put it on the front of this video. Look at that. Lovely, lovely looking. Oh, sorry, I should lift it up, shouldn't I? I was looking in from this side. Dark chestnut brown Lovely looking beer. Head, probably half a finger, something like that. What's going on with this beer? Okay, there we go. We've got something in focus for once. A mild kind of carbonation, which is good. The bubbles reasonably large actually, so I don't know if that's usually a good sign or not. We shall see what we get. And because this is a German style beer, we're following the purity laws. So just 4 ingredients and no messing about. Shame it's only 4% though. It's a bit weak in my opinion. But hey, right, let's see what we get. Yeah, we're getting that toffee kind of thing going on. We're getting a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of fruit, like kind of rum and raisin type thing. Maybe a cake, Christmas cake, that sort of thing. I'm also getting yeast as well. That yeasty kind of thing that goes on in kind of Belgian and some types of German beers. Yeah, the yeast is important. Right, let's dive in. Oh, before we do that, dear viewer, please do me the honour of joining the John Army by clicking subscribe down below. And if you don't want to do that, please just click like or leave a comment to the video. That helps out as well. Cheers and beers. So up front is that sugar and yeast. And then you've got that kind of burnt thing going on, burnt caramel. A little bit. I was thinking this was more of a cake, but no, this is more on the mouth anyway. It's a bit more like a kind of pudding, like a plum duff. So things like kind of apricot, like plums, pruny, date, possibly that kind of thing. But not so much breadiness. Pardon me. There's quite a bit of carbonation. We have got a line of sorts, not very straight, unfortunately, but yeah, we've definitely got some sort of line on the glass, which is always good, dear viewer. The head, unfortunately, as you might have seen, is fast disappearing. So we shall see what we get. Dive in for another sip. And at 4%, you can take a pretty good sip. It's weird. This has the kind of taste of a more hearty beer. If you just tasted it, you wouldn't think it was. You'd think it was more than 5%. Don't know if that's good or bad. It's kind of a false economy. Um, yeah, that burniness, that kind of cinder toffee kind of thing. It doesn't have a massive amount of body either. Maybe that kind of gives it away as a slightly lighter beer. It's quite watery, quite light. The taste and the flavors are there, but the actual feel, the mouth feel, yeah, it's smooth, but it's a bit watery too, if you know what I mean. I think I'd have to say, is it on style? Not 100% sure that it is. The ABV is a bit low, a bit watery. There's not enough substance to it. I think those canny Scotsmen have taken a bit of a liberty and backed off a little bit, so it's a little bit light beer. And is it a voice? I mean, have they used? Let's have a look on the old Beer 52 page. Ah, okay. So they've said that they've used wheat malt in here, but Oh, my apologies. My apologies. It does say wheat. I totally didn't clock that when I was looking at it. Isn't it? Barley, wheat, dark wheat ale. So yeah, surprised. Very surprised. So it's not following the Rhine-Hobsgebot. Oh dear. What a mistake to make. Anyway, my tired old eyes sometimes miss out on vital information. It's just when my brain kicks in and think, hang on, why are they calling this a Weiss beer if there's no wheat in it? And of course there is, but it is still thin and watery. Nice amount of sweetness, bit of astringency too. Nicely balanced beer. Bit too thin for me. A bit too light on the ABV. Is this really a Dunkelweizen? Not sure, but not too bad beer. Connections to Chile, even if the beer itself is not Chilean and has nothing to do with Chile. But the artist who designed the can is definitely from Chile. So there we go. There is the Pacifico Sur Dunkelweizen. This has been your loving Uncle Jonah, drinking beers and reviewing beers. So hopefully you guys can get an idea of, yeah, what to expect. Like I said right at the beginning, if you are in the Kent area, have a look out for the new copy of the East Kent Drinker. Hopefully you enjoy. That cover is Canterbury Cathedral, the cathedral city of Kent. Um, definitely the biggest. Well, there are other towns that are quite big, but it's the market town of Kent. Two universities and a cathedral and all that kind of nonsense. Pick up your copy, see what you think, but don't complain to me if you don't think it's good. This has been Uncle Jonah. Take care of yourselves. Please take care of each other. Remember to come back and drop in with me because there's plenty more beers in the sea along with that whale. And we'll see you real soon for another beer review.